A week later, during lunch, I find Gakushu in his class. The paint wasn't peeling, and the boards were wiped clean, something I can look forward to. We were trying to keep a low profile after the incident. We didn't want to force the information on people, so we made little gestures. It was kind of fun at first, but now he did things to spite me, knowing how annoying it would be. I tried to bring up the topic of our parents' meeting, but he'd brushed me off in ways that made me think he hated me or his dad. Gakushu has never yelled at me though, and that makes me think he kind of hates his dad. That maybe I'm not the problem, nor my parents. Sometimes I think just how much I really know Gakushu Asano. It makes me shiver sometimes. He's not getting away this time, no matter how much he brushes me off. He needs me, and I need him. As much as it surprises me, saying that doesn't sound as bad as I thought it would. I get looks from mostly everyone as I pass, some shorter than me, some taller, but I get them from all. 3rd years are really scary. I try to make myself smaller when I walk by them, only out of respect though. I still am somewhat superior to the 3 B's class students. I'm 2 A's class president after all. I'm also dating their idol, so bow down, suckers. I find his class, slide open the door. As heads turn at the noise, I scan the room for the only redhead. I find him putting his things in his bag, his back turned to me. The few boys surround him. 2 look my way, eyebrows raised. They block me from Gakushu, a few sneers on their faces. Who are you? What class are you in? Don't tell me a C-class student decided to come here like it was no big deal. I'm honestly surprised. They don't recognize me from event meetings. I'm a 2nd year, I say. Their expressions change, but not by a lot. I'm 2A's class president. I leave off on that, contemplating if I should add that I'm dating their friend. Oh, we apologize. They bow, and I have to credit them because I've never known an upperclassman to bow to an underclassman. I wave my hand. It's okay, I understand. YN? The way he said my name, the calmness and gentleness with which he delivered it, it was like he was caressing my cheek. It felt, no, what the hell, YN? Get your head out of the gutter. Gakushu. It wasn't just the gasps or looks that told me I'd done something wrong. It was the murmurs and the temperature the room dropped to when I said his name. His first name, to be exact. What are you doing here? I thought we could eat lunch in the library this time instead of the fountain, I said, getting some sort of satisfaction from the cold glares the other females in the room sent my way. Eyes wide in innocent confusion, Gakushu nodded and turned to his friends. I'll be in the library then. Wait a second, Gakushu, who's that? The one closest asked. Yeah, how do you know her? The other added. Gakushu sighed and turned toward me. This is Ellen, YN. Then he turned back to them. My girlfriend. I bit my lip. He knew what he was saying was loud enough to ring through the class, what with all the conversations that stopped short. I think he wanted them to all hear. Gakushu slides a hand down my backside and leads me to the door. Before we walk out, I throw a glance his friend's way. I'm also his neighbor. That was some stunt you pulled in there. His voice was way too close to my ears. I pushed him back and his arm snaked back to his side. I could say the same thing along with you. He smiled. Why, whatever do you mean? I just did what any human boyfriend would do. You and your big ego. Me and my girlfriend. He let a dazed smile fall onto his lips. I didn't know what to say after that, so I kept quiet. I know he does it just to irritate me, but for the love of God, I can never figure out why. As we walk down the hall, like he's some kind of god, people part for him. It honestly kind of makes me admire him a little. The library is as expected, quiet, but there are not as many kids in here as I had initially expected. I decided that if people didn't see us eat lunch together, what's really the point of eating together in the first place? So today, I thought we'd eat in the library, where at least a few students could see us. Maybe spread the word subtly. Gakushu leads us to a table in the corner of the room. Oh? I question. He looks up confused. Well, did you want to be directly in the middle? He asks with a genuine frown, but his tone offers up a different meaning behind his words. I just thought you'd want people to actually be able to see us. For your problem? He sat down and took out his bento box. I think you did more than enough in the classroom. I sit down with an exasperated roll of my eyes. That was mostly you. That hint of a smile dances on the corner of his mouth, but again it slips away. Let's eat. Fine. Gakushu leans on a lamp pole right outside the school gates. His smile turns from reformed to somewhat pleasant when he sees me. After a week of doing this, I think we've kind of gotten the hang of it. I smile back, and as soon as I'm within his arms, his left hand reaches for mine. I've gotten used to my hand being in his. I might not get over the stares, though. They're kind of creeping me out. Unknowingly, I squeeze his hand before it's too late. His head turns, and his gaze goes to my eyes. I smile awkwardly. I have never been fond of the spotlight. When I agreed to do this, I didn't think it'd cause this much of an uproar. Hey, so I was wondering. I don't know why I said that. I think I just wanted to spark up a conversation with him for some odd reason. Never mind. His stare sends chills up my spine. What were you going to ask? Nothing, I say, defeated. Are you sure? Yep. Okay, well, I wanted to ask you something. What is it? He stopped, let go of my hand, reminding me that we were, in fact, holding hands. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day. That is almost 2 weeks away. Why would he care about that unless he... Why do you ask? Well, he inhaled, exhaled. I was thinking, since it's around the corner, we should make plans for that day, to keep up this act. Right. Of course, he meant... I'm so stupid. My face reddens from embarrassment. I can feel the heat over the January cold. Right, of course. I'll have to ask my parents about it, but... Here. He began walking toward me. Give me your phone. I steady my hand and hold out my device. He types something in, then hands it back to me. This is my personal phone number. Call me when you have an answer. He doesn't meet my eyes as much as I try to find them. He turns back around and continues walking. Come on, hurry. Coming! I respond. Why did my voice go so high? It was normal just a few seconds ago. Gakushu, wait up! I catch up to him and bump his side. Rude. He rolls his eyes. Could you be any more of a pest? A small, sheepish smile follows his words.